What? I'm still in the Arboretum. But I could have swore I used the escape pod. Anyways, laugh aside. Welcome back to Shatter Our Souls with Novaria. Now, last time we did find our way out of Talos 1. And it was, very short-lived, I guess you could say. Very, very short-lived. But all good things come to an end in that particular instance. Today we have, I have a couple minor things on the list, including fixing the lift to get to and from the main area, and finally making our way into the whatchamacallit. Hey, deep storage.
Diagnosing
There we go.
superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical team can handle. I'll have you feeling better soon. There, all better.
Now, the question is, am I going to have to stop and do something quick before I go? I think we should be fine.
Morgan, that Typhon is an unknown type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed in Psychotronics had similar disruptive abilities, only this one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
Okay. Challenging a Technopath. Yep, that seems about right.
Morgan, that Typhon is an unknown type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed in Psychotronics had similar disruptive abilities.
Human.
This one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
EMP? Yeah. And we are going to fix this so that the abilities of the Technopath are temporarily halted by an EMP. Temporarily. That didn't do what I wanted it to. Heal me. Where is my healing? There it is. Okay, come on. Oh, that's just glorious. He's down-ish. And then... Le bon.
Nice work. The lift is responding again. That Typhon hijacked the hardware, even the software running the system all the way down to the machine code. Reprogramming it on the fly. Fascinating. And alarming. I can patch up the code. You should be fine. Take the lift if you need to move quickly between the 3 main decks on Talos 1. It has a stop in the lobby and down in life support.
Let's just get rid of it. Now that I have the transit system set up, we're going to head back and head to the main office, get some more gear, and then hopefully hit the deep storage. Given that I am completely out of bullets right now, it's kind of my only option. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, yep. Got some weavers in here. Cystoid nests. All sorts of goodies. Hey, none of that. You need to chill.
Simmons installed blank Neuromods on you. That's why you could remember the previous day's test and escape.
Repair that. Do I have anything set aside? I usually save something in there for later just in case. Yeah, I think the shells are going to be the most important use of it. It won't necessarily be a lot, but if I can get a little bit to get going, that's going to make more of a difference at the moment. Okay. I might also have to rely a little bit more heavily on the running away from various problems, which isn't usually the way I handle things, but desperate times call for desperate measures, right? Shotgun. Yeah, wouldn't have made a difference with that anyways. And these are kind of weird, but if I take a couple extra, that's not going to hurt me any. Okay. Okay, so we have 51 of them. Modify the suit, which is incredibly gamey, but, you know, whatever. Okay, let's get the heck out of here before anything blows up on us. Okay, yep. Two separate telepaths that were after me. So, safe way of assuming that is...
Vital signs. Critical.
La banque. Unfortunately, side effect of using this guy. Your first trip down is not great. Your next trip up, somehow one of them makes it in here. Oh well. Good news is it's a one-time thing, I hope.
To see you.
Hello.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Try to relax. All done. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better
Everything
next
go
time.
well?
Eventually, had to wait a while. Two assholes in the sales team chose that exact moment to stand under the alarm bell and smoke cigars.
So it's off Talos. My clients are eager.
Yeah, just made the last shipment. Should be Earthside by morning, Pacific time.
Good. I'll be leaving another package for you after tomorrow's shift.
Drop site?
The lobby. Assuming it works.
Of course it works. 3 taps with a wrench. That'll pop it open. All of them will work that way by tomorrow.
Good to
You're
see you again,
adorable when
Dr.
you get
Yu.
proud of your gadgets.
Don't patronize me, Lily.
We have had a couple run-ins with the Talos Smuggling League. Or smuggling rings. I didn't mean to hack that, because it's not actually going to do any good. Oh well.
Nice to see you.
I suppose I could call it an occupational hazard.
Looks like you've had a rough day. Try to
Oh
relax.
well.
Good as new. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
3 bonks.
My mistake.
Hmm. Oh. Yeah, makes sense. Dr. Gallegos is the whistleblower. I am running out of things to use to heal myself, guys. Might have to resort to beer. Which is just, liquid bread, but no. I don't want to drink alcohol just to survive. That sounds like a very bad idea. Okay. Perfect. Get in, get in, get in.
Identification required.
Alex, Oedipus complex, pompous, nepotist.
Director level override. Lockdown engaged.
Sorry, Morgan. But I have to lock you in this time. When I trashed your arming key, it was to keep you from making a huge mistake. It's too late to stick our heads in the sand. We're committed now. You should be safe in deep storage. When everything is ready, we'll meet in my office. I hope you believe me. I really am on your side. You're just not yourself. Welcome to deep storage. If Talos 1 had a subconscious, this would be it. You're looking for the central repository. That's where you stash the drive that has the plan for your arming key. I'll see if I can find a way out of here in the meantime.
Well, I suppose I'm stuck for a little bit. Shouldn't be the end of the world, though. I am, however, going to keep the shotgun on right now. Especially given our friends in the area. Which is part of what I was worried about. Close. Shoot. I mean, don't shoot, don't shoot. Okay. That's better. Eat some random dim sum. Few bananas. And throw an explosive canister or two at a drone.
Every dark bit of data that moves through the station is captured here. Redundant backup servers are stored in modules that eject in the event of a catastrophic failure. The fact that they haven't yet is telling of Alex's refusal to face reality.
Okay. So this area is split into 4 sections by what I can tell. There's the repository for the central data banks down here. Danielle Show's office. The security zone. And what is likely to be the either the easiest or hardest part of this, the ejection zone. Oh, you're friendly. Perfect.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll patch that for you. Job done.
Do I have any weapon upgrade kits now to think about it? No, I do not. Radiation expectation.
Coming through.
Yeah, okay. Alright, this is gonna go very good or very bad. Ah, yes, pyrokinesis. In a room that probably has way too much fuel gel on the floor, because that's just the way these things work. Yep, that figures. Deep storage safe. I thought I saw a sticky note. 9079. Excuse me, that's enough out of you. I want those bullets though. And we have a weapon upgrade kit and some Q-beam cell fabrication. Potentially life-saving stuff. provided everything goes to plan. Okay. Well, that's doing its thing. We'll upgrade the ammo capacity in my shotgun. There we go. Ah, yes. The rogue operators. Okay. Every person has a tracking bracelet. That makes it easier to make sure that they're doing what they need to be and are where they should be. However, a lot of people, especially those who are significant within the storyline of the game, have taken theirs off. Which, bit of a problem depending on how you look at it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to look up specific tracking bracelets in the online computer systems. So we're just going to leave them be. In theory, I should be able to get up there. If I secure the route now, I should be able to get out easier later. Come on, there we go. So we have a weaver. That is so terrified that it won't stop shooting off radiation-filled mice. Which could be seen as a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Shocking. I tried to save a few too many resources, and that came back to bite me. Not that it's the end of the world, just a small detail. Okay. I think best plan right now would be to oh joy. Get the dispensers running. There we go.
Requesting new operator.
Lock the doors so that he can't get anywhere.
Transfer Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
There we go. Diagnosing. Looks like you had a rough day. Try to relax. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Alright. So at this point, because I can see very clearly that there are a bunch of
Microgravity detected.
cystoid nests, my job first and foremost is to try to get all of the cystoids to attack something that isn't me. Because as soon as they find me, they will blow up. Okay. This is the central computer by the looks of it. Alright, so I just need to find the drive. No big deal. No issue with that at all. We'll just... toss something mildly explosive. Okay, any other explosive canisters in here I can utilize? Yes. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess that works. Even better. There we go. All of them are being dealt with rather handily. All I gotta do is get to this hard drive, which I don't understand why it still exists, because the entire point of the hard drive system was that they could be replaced as needed. But unfortunately, that's just the way things work in TranStar Company. Set that there. Data drive is installed.
Good work. I was worried the drive might have been damaged. You can use Chief Show's workstation to download the fabrication plan. Then we can reconstruct your arming key.
Gravity detected.
Yeah, a couple more mimics in the air. Another phantom, actually. Joyous. Yeah, get some decent stuff. Can't complain there. Please bonk the mimics. Because bonks are one of the best forms of damage. Okay. There's my arming key. So, main mission complete. Daniel Show's machine has shut down.
Morgan, Alex has you boxed in. Look, there's nothing I can do about the lockdown from out here. But I promised I'd help you. So listen. Deep storage was built with a series of data vault modules that can be jettisoned from the station. It's a redundant backup system. That's your way out. Look at my workstation again. I'm exposing a utility that'll open up one of the vaults. Once you're in, look for a manual release. Then your ass is space junk, like me.
Okay. Perfect. So all I have to do is get in and get into that room and get out. I can't do that. Do I have a recycler charge? The answer is yes. Yes, I do. Actually a decent amount of stuff that came off of that. More than I was expecting anyways. Alright. Do this fast. Quick adventure, in and out. Preferably without getting struck by lightning. And goodbye, Talos 1. And with that, we are now halfway through the game.
Gravity detected.
You're not what they say you are.
Rejecting the new cell lines, fighting them off like an antivirus.
And we're back.
Morgan? Morgan, this is Chief Elazar. The airlocks on Talos are sealed, but there's an opening at the cargo bay you could use. I think you can get back inside the station here.
So at this point, really the only way around is to get back into the building through the cargo bay. The reason why the cargo bay is such a important location will become fairly apparent fairly soon. Do.
This is Dr. Dayo Igwe. I'm broadcasting to all contacts in proximity. Please, whoever is out there, listen to me. Oxygen is low and I have no spacesuit. An accident in cargo bay forced me to seal myself inside this container, but I have nowhere to dock with the station from in here.
I see you, Morgan. We've locked down the cargo bay. We're safe. For the moment. It will be a trick to get inside. There's not an airlock anymore. That explosion took care of that. Maybe you can do something with the shipping containers.
So, we need Dr. Igwe's shipping container.
Oh, at last. I thought that crate would be my coffin. Even the stale air of Talos laced with a faint hint of nicotine and antibacterians. Oh, it's like spring. My thanks, Dr. Yu. But I thought... Well, you're no longer running the memory hamster wheel, I see. I hope you're coming in after me. Would be good to see a familiar face. I'm transmitting the code to the crate I was in.
You found Dr. Igwe. He worked in the simulation lab and in psychotronics. He might be helpful, but he's unlikely to approve of your mission, despite everything he suffered. Though I will note, he's always admired you and Alex quite a bit.
Okay. Dr. Igwe is safe. So all we gotta do is enter Talos 1 from a shipping container. Well, one problem down, another one to go. I'll admit that's not exactly the most ingenious way to get around.
Dr. Yu! Morgan! Up here! Officer Cool! If we can't open the main door or our friends are gonna pour through. Get up to the catwalk. We'll get you inside.
Delightful. I was going to say it's not the most unique or ingenious way to go around, to get around in here, but it definitely does the trick. feel like the latter half of the game, these guys are so much weaker.
Vital signs critical.
Okay.
Attention. Due to a catastrophic breach in Cargo Bay 1, all personnel are to avoid the area until repairs have been completed and safety checks confirmed. Affected personnel will be contacted for temporary reassignment. This is a pre-recorded message.
Alright. So we just gotta get up to the catwalk and pretend that we actually know how to jump. That would be a good place to start. There we go.
Morgan? I don't know what I thought. It's good to see you. Is TranStar mounting a rescue operation? I was in fuel storage when the fire broke out and everyone began running. But they weren't running from the fire, it was these shapes.
Now might be best.
I had contained the fire and I was trying to reach the power supply when Officer Rose, came and got me out. I'm glad he did. I didn't know what was going on or anything about those things. Everyone I worked with, they're dead, aren't they? I wonder if one of the creatures caused the explosion in fuel storage. Are they intelligent? Do they plant? I heard all the escape pods malfunctioned. All of them. How is that possible?
Anywho, Dr. Igwe was in the head of the Neuromod science.
Microgravity upsets my equilibrium. I need to steady myself after the slow roll of the crate. I could feel it turning, you know? My stomach along with it. Closest I've ever come to vertigo. And claustrophobia. Must be a neuromod that could cure that.
Maybe. Doubtful, but maybe. Okay. What do we got here? All right.
God, watching those things move makes me sick.
A
What is
weaver.
it doing? Oh my God, did it? It just made another one of those things, like it pulled it right out of Enoch's corpse.
Ugh, corpse? Maybe. I don't know, maybe it saved him. It could still be Enoch.
Does it look like it? Sam, promise me you'll kill me if I ever end up like that.
Sarah will get us out of this. She got us this far. We're safe in here.
For now, I'm going to check the perimeter.
Requesting
Everybody's happy, happy-go-lucky in here. Great. Not an ounce of despair. Nobody's upset. Nobody's dealing with extreme claustrophobia. Everything's good. I say knowing full well that everything is not good. But it is what we got, right?
Morgan, you. I'm surprised you escaped SimLab. Yes, I knew about that. I checked the shuttle logs when the rumors about you being demoted started circulating. All I found was you checked into the SimLab but never signed out. Not sure you could, but it seems you've escaped. Just like these creatures of yours, the ones your brother said couldn't get free. Wish I had better news. We're holding out here, but just barely. These standard issue PPNs might as well be kept guns for all the good they do to those things. Only way back into Talos is through Cargo Bay B, and that's locked tight for our safety. And yours. You want the code? Help us fortify things here. That means Eradicator turrets, and lots of them. To do that, though, we'd need fabrication plans and a working fabricator. And both of those are out of reach at the moment. The fabrication plan is in the safe in the security office, but the hull breach puts it out of my reach. Still, if you have a suit and are up for another walk, we could really use the additional firepower. Look, I don't know what you're planning, Morgan, but just remember, the only thing that matters is how you treat the people that are still alive.
Very, very huge drop there. The only thing that matters is how you treat the people that are still here.
You don't do much against the attack. You live dangerously. Eradicator more fire like that. Chance.
I'll try and let you know before I do it again.
Please do. It's only polite. All right, I'll be back to check on you.
Thank you, Al. Room secure.
Dr. Yu, were you up in crew quarters? Have you seen any sign of my wife, Nicole? Last I heard from her, she was on her way there. If you find her, can you help get her here? The thought that she may have become one of those creatures. I'm sorry, Dr. Yu. That was out of line. Forgive me.
People here are desperate, lost, in pain.
Any luck with the Eradicators? Would be a lot better than these cap guns Transtar assigned us.
Now,
is that a ring? May I see it? Nicole. So she didn't make it. You didn't have to do this, but Thank you, sir. And Morgan? I owe you an apology. Once you vanished into the sim lab, Sarah asked me to try and learn what I could from the psychotronic staff, discreetly. I took too long, but I learned you were in the lab without your consent. I didn't even consider that possibility. When we heard, Sarah was quick to begin action against your brother, but then, well, things fell apart. I should have worked harder, dug deeper, especially after all you've risked for us. I'm sorry.
Technically, I have the ability to break into this room. I don't want to kill every single human on this ship. Technically, if I had the key card to Guts cargo terminal, I could get in this way. I don't want to. Excuse me. Instead, we're going to try to find those Eradicator turrets and get a couple of them set aside up here. The more we have, the more likely everybody makes it out of this alive. But that comes with a couple of costs. First and foremost, I need to get in here. Alright, one more glob ought to do it. Come on. There we go. Open the maintenance hatch. And come on, let me sneak in here. All right. We are now in the cargo hold's power control. Let's flip on the lights.
Power circuit checks out and fabricators online. You did it. We're not done with you yet, so get back here safe, all right?
the reality of this area is about as bleak as it gets. But gotta do with what you got, right? And everybody here is doing the best they can with what they have. It's not perfect. It never will be. But it could also be much worse. First things first. We need turrets. A minimum of 3 of them. Which, lucky for me, two. Where was the third one? I remember there being a bunch of them, but my memory of the whole situation's a little bit hazy. It's been just a tad too long. Okay, that one goes back out to Talos 1 exterior, which is what we don't want. Theoretically, it's pretty decent task overall. There's number 3, the one I was after. The hard part is getting them up to Sarah Elazar and where we actually need it. Because I do not have the physical jumping prowess that is necessary in order to get it up top. So, oh joy. Okay, that's fine.
This is a reminder that all cargo must be scanned and cleared by authorized personnel. You are the first line of defense against unsanctioned materials entering Talos 1. Report shipping anomalies immediately.
So, we'll just come up here and then... how am I going to get these all over here? Have what I need, technically. Come on, open the door, cool. Holding it shut like that is not cool of you. Yes, I had to say it that way. Makes me wonder what's in this one. Typhon lure. And some boxes. Joyous. Oh, let's see if I can get up top nicely without having to worry too much. Nope, not even close. I'm not very good with the glue gun, and I will acknowledge that issue. Mr. Cool. Mr. Powers.
I don't think these PPN pistols are gonna do the trick. Not much choice. Gonna have to keep a watch on Igwe. He stirred up some of the organisms getting here. Might do it again. We did a check of all Igwe's equipment. All genuine, no organic matter. He's clean.
That's great. I need to get in here. Tune in next time, and we'll figure out if we can actually open the door. Until then, I'm gonna poke around and see if I can fix that catwalk so we can get around in here, and hopefully get us where we need to go. Until then, I hope you have a good one.